back to my channel.
Feel like you're out there all alone.
Goodness, it has been a hot minute since it's been a hot minute since I've recorded anything for you guys, and it feels really weird to be in front of the camera, but I am motivated again and wanting to put some love and go hard with my channel. So all that to say is, by the title you probably know I am pregnant. Yes, I am pregnant, and I am just entering my second trimester, and it has been a rough one. So yeah, I am going to talk about everything that I can remember and think of for my first trimester, and then moving forward. I will be 14 weeks on Tuesday, and it's Friday, so I'm like halfway there. I probably won't do a 14-week update, but 15 weeks and onward, every week I will be doing a pregnancy update for you guys. Let's get into the video. Okay, so I'll start off with the basics. My due date is February 25th, 2020. I am 13 weeks and 3 days or 4 days today.
Sure.
Thursday, Friday, 3 days. And this pregnancy has been really rough for my first trimester. Okay, so if you don't know and you're new to my channel, this is my second pregnancy. She was my first. She is 2.5 now, and yeah, so I have something to compare it to, and this first trimester kicked my butt compared to hers. I was very nauseous. I actually didn't throw up. I threw up once, but it was because of the medication I was on from the doctor. I did have bacterial vaginosis, and I also had it with her. They were like resistant to give me a swab, but I really wanted them to, and it turns out I did have it. If you don't know what that is, I don't really know what it is. You can look it up. Basically it's like your pH levels are not in balance and your vagina can't fight off. Okay, sorry, I had to kick my daughter out of here because she was just being too loud. It is so hot in here, holy moly, I don't know why. Anyway, so I had bacterial vaginosis, and I did with my last pregnancy as well, and I know it can cause miscarriages. If you hear Ari crying in the background, I'm sorry. I had to get her out of here, and she's upset that she can't be in the room with me. But so I got treated for it with Ari, and I also got treated for it in this pregnancy. And the pills I took for this pregnancy were very grainy, and they were really hard to take. And the first one I tried to take, I ended up throwing up the pill and like my food and all that stuff. But other than that, actually I haven't thrown up. I've just been very, very sick, very nauseous, like to the point where I wish I could throw up. But yeah, I'm very, very tired. It's just taken a lot out of me, my motivation, everything, and I finally feel myself creeping back to the old me in the last couple days. Yesterday was actually a pretty rough day for me. But yeah, we're getting there. What else? I'm showing. I felt like I started showing at like 11 weeks, and that's super early because I feel like right now how I looked like this when I was about 5 months pregnant with Ari, which is my first daughter, and so it's just been crazy to have like a little bump already. And I love that. And yeah, really there's not much more to say. Nauseous. I've been dealing with headaches, and I've been dealing with the relaxin hormone. I don't know if it's actually SPD. A doctor hasn't diagnosed me with SPD, but that's when your body gives off too much relaxin is the cause of SPD. And I had the relaxin released too much in my first pregnancy, but it wasn't till about 29-30 weeks pregnant. I actually have a video on this channel of when I was pregnant with Ari. I think it was my 32-week update where I talk about having to go to the hospital because of the pain. And it's already happening in this pregnancy. So I'm getting sharp shooting pains in my back and my tailbone. Both my hips are very sore to sleep on. It's to the point where some nights like it wakes me up because it's just like my hips are aching. And yeah, so that's kind of been difficult to deal with in this pregnancy already. And I'm just hoping that I got some exercises from the doctor's office yesterday, and I'm hoping that I can do some of those, like they're kind of like stretches slash exercises. And then also they told me to buy like an easy belt, mom belt, and it's like to tuck your hips in tight, or I can use like a baby wrap where you used to wrap your baby in, which I have one of those. I just don't know where because I just moved, so I have to find it. But yeah, I feel like I'm talking really fast and I just like blew through that update. Oh, but yeah, I don't know. I'm so happy to be pregnant. It is the same father, if you're wondering. And yeah, I am excited to bring you guys along on the journey, my weekly updates throughout the rest of my pregnancy. I can't believe my next update for you guys will be 15 weeks. Like, I'll be 15 weeks pregnant. That's just so crazy to me. It feels like it's going by pretty fast actually. So yeah, I'll see you guys at my 15-week update. If you are also just on your first trimester, please put a comment below or reach out to me. I loved contacting or like talking to people who are on the same like or near the same dates as me. It's so cool. Like, I do watch old updates on YouTube from people from like 2 years ago talking about their 14-week update or whatever, but I love finding someone who's like actually in the same weeks as me. And I have found a couple people, and unfortunately they miscarried, so I've been trying to like look up other people, and that kind of motivated me to make another video for you guys, because it's like, I know I'm not the only one out there that likes to see the growth of someone else in the same kind of due date as you in real time, even to message them and be like, hey, like I'm having this symptom. And anyways, I'm rambling now, but thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. I am going to try to do a video 3 times a week. One would be my update, and then the other 2, I'm not too sure, maybe twice a week, we'll see. I'm just trying to be more consistent, and I really love doing YouTube and everything about it. So if you could just give this video a like and subscribe and give me a chance, that would be great. Okay, I'll see you guys. Sorry this was cringy. Bye. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys my bump. This is my 13.5-week bump, and my bumps vary for sure. I'm just gonna take off my shorts underneath so there's not like any weird bumps, but they do vary for sure versus like in the morning or the day. But right now this is what it looks like. I feel really big. Like if I suck in, this is just letting it go. And yeah, I can't believe this is my 14-week belly. I feel like it's definitely growing, and she moves from side to side, so like she's usually on my right side, but when I was at the doctor's office on Tuesday, oh no, yesterday, oh, I'm out of breath, she was on this side. Oh, I don't even know the gender. Speaking of that, I find out the gender in 2 weeks, and I will bring you guys along. So yeah, that's the bump.